what caught your eye with Jake tonight, both with Brad and Patrice, and on the 2 goals there they scored on the tail end of the power play in the 3-on-3 winner?
Yeah, I mean, he had his legs tonight. He was hard on pucks. Obviously attacked well in the overtime goal. Good to go down the forward side. Recognition. Ironically, both goals he scored, he wasn't on the ice with Bergie or Marsh, but I think they were a good line for us. They just didn't get on the score sheet, but generated a lot. So when Jake's skating, I don't think it matters which wing he's on, to be honest with you. I think there will be times it'll play to his advantage, receiving passes in a one-timer situation. Other times it'll be on his backhand. So that's the adjustment, and taking pucks around the wall. Those things did not come up tonight. I thought he did a good job with both. Earned his minutes. Really nice job for us. Really good job. That's what Jake can do. He can score goals. He showed it on the first one going to the net, but more so the last one, just, waiting the goalie out.
I suppose the question there you ask yourself is, why does it come and go, this game?
Well, the skating is always there, Kevin. I mean, some nights you're not going to have your legs, right? I don't care who you are. You're the best skater in the league, the worst skater. But in general, to me, it's always been about the consistency. Where's the will tonight? Sometimes that falls on the coach to get that out, get him into the game a little bit more some of those nights, and other nights it's on the player to just play. That's his job. So it's been there the last 3 nights, I think, for sure, and no one really had it in Long Island. So let's hope that that's a trend, for us and for him.
When you told him that you wanted to move him up to the first line, did you have much of a discussion with him, and did it get him excited?
I did have a discussion. I don't want to go into every detail, but the gist of it was, and I'll be upfront and honest, is these are, he actually said it, these are 2 Hall of Fame guys. And I said exactly. And they have a standard they want to play to every night. And I guess the crux of the conversation was, are you willing to put yourself in that position where the standard is every night? And
to compete at that level.
Yeah, and go against top pair defensemen and good lines and be able to play a 200-foot game. And I think then it's like, yeah, that's what I want. That's what you want to hear. And then you break it down a little bit. Okay, so away from the puck, you got to make sure you're stopping in D zone. In the O zone, what they like is, or how they perform the best is, holding on to pucks down low, second effort to get them back. And I said, listen, Jake, we did this a few years ago. Didn't work out as well as we liked, but you're 2 years farther along in your career. And he was very, very open to it and wanted it. And as a coach, that's all you want to hear. And listen, we'll see how it plays out. So far, so good. But, you want a guy that wants to be in that position. And he's more prepared to do it than maybe it was 2 years ago, or maybe Steen was going up as a younger guy. And so, the options we looked at, Jake was a guy that could complement him. Again, he has to move to his other side. If that's going to bother you, I don't want to take away from your game either, then we'll leave you where you are. But listen, he was amenable to all of it. Bergie and Marsh got to, sort of help him along as well. They're veteran guys, and hopefully that's what transpires over this, next however long it plays out.
I'm not sure I've seen a first period like the first period where you almost half the period on the power play don't get a goal from it.
Get outscored on it, right? That's atypical for us. I mean, we've given up shorties before. We've been much better at it this year. I think Marsh looked over, didn't see the D coming, saw the forward, was okay, and then, changed, and Giordano was smart, took advantage of it. I thought we went away from the plays that were available to us, which was, they left past open a little bit, and sort of wanted the D to come out and confront his shot, and quite honestly, I think Pasta could have took 15 shots in those power plays. The puck was finding him. He chose to look for some other plays, and I think in hindsight, we'd try to encourage him just, hey, if you're the guy, you're the guy. He did hit a crossbar, had a good look. He made a glove save. So I think there were some opportunities there, but not our best on the PP, obviously. An opportunity to really get out in front, but at the end of the day, we'll go back to work on it, and hopefully it's better Saturday.
The second one, it's a 3-on-1.
The 3-on-1 was a really good offensive zone shift. Second period, right, guys are tired. And Charlie just got caught outside the dots, thinking they were going to chip it up the wall. They had speed through the middle, and that one. And Mike his gap wasn't great, so now the guy Eberle's, he's a pretty crafty guy in those situations. Tough one for the goalie when you got 3 good players coming down on you. The guy's got time and space, and made a nice move.
Did you sense the guys found it challenging a little bit when you had all that power play time in the first period just to get in to an even strikes flow, so to speak, 5-on-5?
I thought we were pretty good 5-on-5 after that, because now guys are getting touches, even though we didn't score. They're guys that don't kill if their offensive players have not gotten into the game, so it does give you a little bit of a boost. We did score at the end of a power play, so that helped. Some of our guys had to sit for a bit, and they got to find their legs, but I thought at the end of the day it was a good first period 5-on-5. Just couldn't generate in the power play or finish.
In general, what'd you think of Brad?
I thought Brad had good jump. He was on the puck, second effort on the puck. Had some looks, had a chance to win the game. I think in the third it was late coming down the wing. I was happy with his game. Obviously, look at the details of it tomorrow when we go through the video part of it. But on the surface, I thought he looked good.
What did you sense that of Allmark?
Well, when you don't get much work, it gets tough, and the two best chances are grade A's. So tough to sort of get into the game in that regard. I think. Around the front of the net, he did a good job in the second period when they started pitching pucks in the net, and they got on the power play a little bit. A little scary moment there in the third. I'm not sure if he lost the puck behind him or whatnot. Popped out front. Things were happening quick there, but otherwise did what he had to do to win.
Good. You obviously leave the first line intact for tomorrow,
Going in tomorrow,
for Saturday.
our intention is to keep all the lines intact. So right now we'll see how we come out of it in the morning.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.